What's up, guys? Today is a very exciting day, but it's not because I'm going to be lifting something heavy. It's actually for a different reason. But before I get to that, I want to just say I actually started in the sport of strongman roughly 15 years ago. Back in 2005 is when I did my first contest. And, you know, back then, people thought I was crazy, number one, for starting strongman. I was told that I would never really do anything in the sport. I was told that I would never make any money from the sport, that I needed to just treat it as a hobby, that I needed to be realistic, and you know, that these big goals and dreams that I had in my head were not something that were going to materialize for me. Now, luckily for me, I did not believe any of that. And you know, I set out on this strongman journey with some very big goals and some very big dreams. And you know, at times, you know, I was kind of the only person that could see that and see that vision, and that was perfectly okay with me. And you know, through a lot of hard work and dedication and sacrifice and making very hard choices that not many people would really want to make, I have been able to open doors through strongman and, you know, through my life and through business and through a lot of different things. And it's been a very, very fun ride. Now, what I'll say about myself through this process is I'm not a super materialistic guy. You know, as you guys can tell, normally I'm just very comfortable in a t-shirt and shorts, and you know, I don't need to have a lot of flashy things or things to show off or to make me feel better. If anything, I would say that I'm probably the most connected to my gym equipment, you know, just because it's part of my profession and part of what I do. But this past year, you know, I started kind of thinking, hey, it might be time for me to get a new truck, do something different, but I really like my truck. So if I'm gonna find a new truck and get a new truck, I'm gonna need to find something that I like, that I'm very excited about. And I actually stumbled onto a new truck that got me really excited, but you know, I kind of talked to my wife about it, and I was like, you know, it's maybe a little bit too much, you know, not something that I really need. But she kind of said, you know what, I think it's time that you kind of treated yourself and, you know, did something for yourself that's going to make you really happy and something that's going to be really fun. And so, you know, when I got that vote of confidence from my wife, I was like, all right, I'm not sure that I fully believe that, but we're going to go ahead and do it. So long story short, I am getting a new truck, and I couldn't be more excited. We actually ordered this truck. It's a really special truck. It's a 2020 F-150 Shelby Super Snake. Now, what makes this particular truck so special is it's numbered. So it's got a number plate in there, and this particular truck is actually the number 2 truck that was made. Number 1, from what I was told, goes to the Barrett-Jackson auto auction. So this number 2 truck is the first one of the 2020 models that's available to the public. So I had to order it from Kentucky. I've been waiting to have it shipped to Colorado. It's been quite a process, a lot of stuff behind the scenes, but this new truck should be here any minute, and I literally cannot wait to see that thing drive up and get unloaded. The truck is officially here. The driver is just pulling up, made its way all the way from Kentucky. So I know he hit some weather coming through, which made it a little bit delayed, but I'm glad that it's here. And first look, I gotta say I'm pretty happy. So let's get down there and get this thing unloaded. Awesome. I'm Brian.
Yeah, Brian Shaw.
Yes.
Yeah, yep. I know who you are.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. So this is actually really crazy because I have never seen one of these trucks in person. So I did a lot of research online and of course saw a lot of pictures and that type of thing. but it's really crazy actually seeing it in person. Obviously with the trip, you know, and the weather, it's a little bit dirty. So I think the first trip that we need to take is to the car wash. But overall, honestly, I couldn't be happier. I mean, this is really crazy to think that this is my truck now, and you know, it's surreal. I mean, it's something that obviously I'm super proud of and really happy about, and can't wait to enjoy it. So let's go ahead and hop in for the first time. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, it's actually cut out pretty good. I mean, I pretty much make any truck look small, but it's actually feels like it's got more room than what my Ram had in it. You know, just from a center console standpoint. So I'm pretty crazy. And this is it's got the number badge. We'll show you guys, but so this is number 2. So it's got that right there. So it's this 2020, the second one of these trucks done. So really cool. But I think it is time to get out of here and head to the car wash and get this bad boy cleaned up. Just got back from the car wash, and I gotta say, this thing looks absolutely ridiculous. Even better than when it first pulled up on the delivery truck. I am just blown away by how amazing this thing is. And you know, it kind of got me thinking that when we were over in the UK, Eddie had his truck all done up and his Beast logo, and was really proud of it. But this truck looks a lot like a truck that Eddie Hall kind of wishes he had. Oh, hey, Eddie, I didn't see you standing there.
Very dehydrated today.
What? Wow. Well, I gotta say, that is clean, and that is one heck of a supercharger. I don't know a lot about engines, but I know that I know that thing will hopefully be a heck of a lot of fun and make this truck super entertaining to drive, which is really the point of getting this thing. I mean, it's a little bit over the top, but you know, being my first actually first brand new truck. I've always bought kind of new used trucks and never really gone for a brand new truck. So this is a heck of a way to make that introduction to buying a brand new truck. But I gotta say, this is super impressive. I'm, you know, not gonna sit here and claim that I know everything about engines or anything, but I know that this looks amazing. And I cannot wait to break this thing in and see, you know, what it'll do, but have fun driving it. Let's take a look at the interior here now. This thing is completely customized by Shelby, so it's of course got, you know, the logos in the seats, and it's, you know, kind of got the custom emblems, which that's actually really cool. It's the Shelby F-150, 770 horsepower. Basically everything is redone on this truck to look better, to just be customized by Shelby. So really from top to bottom, I mean, everything is done up kind of over the top, which you would expect, especially with this truck. And I gotta say, you know, hopping in here, for me, it is actually pretty hard to find a truck that's fairly comfortable for me to drive. A lot of the center consoles and that type of thing nowadays get so built up that it's really hard for me to get in a comfortable position to drive. But, you know, just initially driving this thing, it's really more comfortable than the Ram that I've had, which is exciting and great, actually. I was a little bit worried, you know, with it being so customized by Shelby that, you know, it might not be comfortable, it might not be that great to drive. And of course, ordering it and having it delivered, that would have been a very big problem if I would have got in here and not fit in it, you know, if it wasn't comfortable. But it is really comfortable, and I gotta say, I mean, I'm really blown away by how great this thing looks and how awesome it really is. You know, it's something that's really special. And like I said earlier in the video, you know, this is just one of those things where, you know, I think somewhere in the back of my head, when I was first starting this journey into the sport of strongman, and you know, really into my life, you know, I kind of envisioned things like this coming someday. But you know, I'm like I said, I made all those hard choices for all those years, and you know, it really now is you know, coming to life, and it's really surreal, you know. So what I would say to, you know, anybody out there that's got a dream, or you know, something that maybe your friends think is a little bit crazy, or you know, people around you don't maybe believe in, that doesn't mean you can't do it, and that does not mean that you can't make it happen. It may take a heck of a lot of hard work, and it may take, you know, I mean, for me, we're going on what, 15 plus years in the sport of strongman to kind of build up to where I'm at now. But it can be done. And so, you know, it's something with enough dedication, enough sacrifice, enough hard work, good things can really happen. And, you know, I'm really glad to be able to, you know, bring you guys along, show you this part of my life. And, you know, hopefully you enjoy it. And, you know, I got to say, I definitely appreciate the support, guys. And, you know, we're gonna keep rocking. 2020 is off to a great start, and a lot of good things are coming this year. So hopefully all of your years are off to a good start. And for now, go out and be great, and we'll check you guys later.